My name is Angela, and I am 21 years old. I have an identical twin sister whose name is Jessica. Growing up, my sister was my best friend. We did everything together, from playing with the same toys, to reading the same books, to eating the same food. We even had the same friends in school. This might seem strange to some of you, but it is all because Jessica is my twin sister, and they say twins share an affinity. I had never for a moment felt like I needed anyone else in my life other than Jessica. She was not just my sister and my best friend, she was my confidant whom I could trust all my secrets to. Even when we went to different colleges, our bonds did not break. We might have developed some different friends and priorities then, but we still talked about everything and shared everything, from new interests to gossip in school and cute boys we liked. Not long after we both graduated from university and found jobs, Jessica moved out as she found a job at the other end of the U.S. I stayed at home with our parents, but kept in constant contact with Jessica. She would visit us during the weekends, and we would have lunch together and catch up. It was during this period that I met and fell in love with Jack, a charming expat from London whom I met on one of my work trips. Jack and I got along so well from the get-go that we started dating after just a few weeks. Jessica met Jack during one of our family lunches when she came back to visit the family. I had told Jack about my twin sister, but it was still amusing for him to meet another woman who looked exactly like me. And all of us were amused with Jack, as he could not tell us apart. He even walked into the kitchen and placed his hands on Jessica's back, only to find out that it wasn't me. But Jessica took it well and joked that perhaps Jack should date the both of us. We laughed it off, but at that time, I did not expect that things would really turn out that way. Because later, during one of my weekly chats with Jessica over the phone, she confessed to me that she liked Jack, and not in a platonic way. She said that she had greater feelings beyond that. She revealed that she felt passionate towards him. Hearing her, I expected to be upset and shocked, but I was not. Somehow I knew Jessica would love Jack like I did, because we often shared the same passions in the past. Also, Jessica and I never kept any secrets between us, so I was not surprised that she was so frank with me. I decided to do the unthinkable. I suggested to Jessica that she could sometimes date Jack in my place without his knowledge. He could not tell us apart anyway. And thus began our series of deception. From then on, Jessica and I have occasionally shared Jack. When I would go on movie dates with Jack, I would excuse myself to the restroom and make way for Jessica to take my place. When I would go out for dinners with Jack, I would make the same excuse halfway through dinner and Jessica would take my place. It was thrilling, exhilarating, and all in good fun. This went on smoothly for a couple of dates. I still remember how ecstatic Jessica was when Jack first kissed her. I was happy to share the love of my life with my twin. Jessica and I promised one another to never reveal this to anyone around us. She loved Jack the same way I did, and I was so happy because I couldn't have asked for anything more than that. Though sometimes my heart was overwhelmed with guilt for deceiving Jack like this, it all felt worth it for Jessica's happiness. The problem started arising when Jessica's attitude towards me started changing. She started becoming possessive of Jack, and I didn't get to spend much time with him. One day, she walked into my room very moodily and said, "Angela, please let me spend more quality time with Jack. I feel like I don't get to see him much these days because you refuse to switch with me most of the times. It's bad enough that I have to pretend to be you and can't tell him my identity. Do one thing, organize a date just for me and him." This sent a sharp pang through my heart. She was blatantly lying through her teeth and accusing me after everything I had done for her. I had sacrificed my love, shared my boyfriend with her, and this is what she was giving me in return. I pursed my lips and didn't say anything to reply to her. She walked away before ordering me to, at least, switch places early on our next date with Jack. I decided that I had had enough. There was no use of making sacrifices for my sister when she couldn't even appreciate it. I also felt bad about keeping Jack in the dark, and this was my chance to tell him the truth. But the problem was that the charade had gone on for so long. How could I tell him? After contemplating for long, I've decided to adopt the straightforward approach and confront him directly. Tomorrow, he is going to take me out to a movie, and my plan is to barge in when Jessica would be spending time with him. I will tell him the truth then. I hope he will take it well and forgive me. I don't want to lose him.